Today we are in chapter 3 of our math. All right, and we are working on number patterns. So for now, all I need you guys to do is sit back, relax, and pay attention, and then I will let you know shortly when and where to open your books to. Okay, we are still on number patterns, and for today's lesson you will need your math textbook with the seal on it, the seal playing volleyball with the crabs, and then you'll need both of your math workbooks, your homework practice book, and your Reteach and Skills practice workbook. And then you'll need a pencil. And for you to do today is to follow along with today's lesson. Follow along means you are paying attention and you do not have any materials that you don't need right now, no toys. You're not fidgeting with a piece of paper or spinning your pencil or wearing a hat in the classroom or anything like that. Okay? And then we are going to work on 1-3 skills practice, page 8, and 1-3 homework practice, that's page 5 in your homework practice workbook. And our big question today is, how can we find the place value of numbers? Place value. So we have a lot of vocabulary for today's lesson. If you still have your vocabulary sheet where you were writing vocabulary words down and you need to write some of these down, now would be a great time to do that, if you can find that. So a digit is a single, a digit is a single number. Like this 7 here is a digit. This 4 here is a digit. The 3 is also a digit, and so is the 2. It is just any single number by itself. Now, place value is the value of a number. So this is the digit 7, but the value of this 7 is 7,000 because it's in the thousands place, right? Now, standard form, sometimes it's also called number form. Standard form shows only the digits. So this is what standard form looks like. And when we are working in the thousands, we always put a comma after 7,000, 432. Always after the thousands. And then expanded form, remember, expanded form is like stretching a number out to see all of its pieces. Expanded form is 7,000 plus 400 plus 30 plus 2. That's what expanded form looks like. And that is the sum of the value of digits. And remember, a sum is when you are adding things together. It is the answer to an addition problem. And then word form uses words to tell the number. So here's word form down here, 7,432. Lots of vocabulary today. Now we have this number here, 4,726. How on earth can we find the place value of each digit in this number? Well, let's take a look at my handy dandy place value chart. And I'm going to clear this out. My number was, what was my number? It was 4,726. So that's my number, 4,726. And if I look at the number, I can see where it falls in the place value chart, and then I know the value of each number. So this 6 is worth 6 ones, or just 6. This 2 is worth 2 tens, or 2 times 10, which is really worth 20, right? And then 7 hundreds, so 7 times 100, which would be 700. It's worth 700. And then this 4 is worth 4 thousands, or 4 times 1,000, which is 4,000. So this 4 here is worth 4,000 really. So that's how we find the place value. We use a place value chart. Go ahead and open your book to page 24 and read the information in Get Ready to Learn. And it is talking about the Statue of Liberty. And it says the Statue of Liberty recently celebrated her 120th birthday. The height from the top of the base to the torch is 1,813 inches. Neither. You should be in your textbook right now. It looks like this. It has a seal on the front. We are on page 24 in the textbook. Alrighty. So let's look at example 1 together. It is on page 24, and it says, identify the place value of the underlined digit in 1,813. Then write the value of the digit. So I have it here in a place value chart, 1,813. And it's asking us to find the place value of the underlined digit. And they have underlined the 1 there, that 1. So how can we figure out what the place value of that 1 is? Well, if I look here, I see that it's in the thousands place. So 1,000, a 1 in the thousands place means that it's 1 times 1,000, which is 1,000. I'm going to go ahead and type in that answer just there. So the value of the underlined digit is 1,000. And remember, when we're writing numbers that have thousands in them, we always want to add a comma after the 1,000. Okay, example number 2, which is on page 25, if you look at the other page of your book, says, if 10 people climb the stairs to the top of the Statue of Liberty and back down again, they will have walked 7,080 steps. Identify the place value of the underlined digit in 7,080. Then write its value. And in the book, they underlined the 0 here. So I'm going to underline that for you guys. So the underlined digit is 0. Okay, it is in the hundreds place. Its value is 0, which means there are no hundreds at all. When 0 is used in a number, it's sometimes called a placeholder. So that one is a placeholder, and the value of it is 0. The value of the underlined digit is 0. Let's take a look at example number 3 on page 25. It's near the bottom, and it says that numbers can be written in different ways. Standard form shows only the digits or only the numbers. Expanded form shows the sum of the value of the digits, so it shows it stretched out. And then word form uses words. So on number 3, it says, it is 2,781 miles from Los Angeles to the Statue of Liberty in New York City. Write 2,781 in 3 ways. So if we wrote it in standard form, all we would need to do is write the number. So 2,000, 781. Now, expanded form is going to be the sum of all the digits, and we're stretching it out. So we have 2,000 plus 700 plus 80 plus 1. We have stretched out that number to expanded form. Now, if we write it in word form, that would look like 2,000, 781. Now, when you write numbers through thousands in word form, the only place that you write a comma is after the word thousand. So notice in my word form, I wrote it after the word thousand, and then there's no commas after that, okay? Now I would like for you to take a look at page 26. You'll have to turn page in your textbook. Ooh. And we'll look at questions 1 through 10 together on page 26. Get ready to type the answers in the chat box. So let's look at number 1. The number is 870. What is the value of the 8? What is the value of the 8 there? Oh, I am seeing some 800s coming through. Yes. Fantastic. Yes, that looks great. Good. Now, let's look at number 4. Number 4 is written in expanded form. It says 800 plus 50 plus 6. How would you write that in standard form? How would you write that one in standard form? Go ahead and type your answer into the chat box. That's number 4. Good. I'm seeing some 856s. That is exactly how we would write that number. Fantastic. And then, ooh, this one's going to be tricky. Let's look at number 6. The number is 375, and I would like for you to write each number in expanded form and word form. So take a moment to type that into the chat box right now. So that's number 6. The number is 375, and I want you to write it in expanded form and word form. Good, Anderson. Good expanded form there. Try word form next. Andrew, the number is 375. Try again. Cadence, I think you forgot a plus sign. Good. Anastasia, The number is 375. Try again.